Hey everyone, welcome back to B3 News, a weekly recap of what's going on in the world of hard rock and heavy metal. In this episode, we've got Periphery, Made in Hell, every legendary lead guitarist ever, and Marilyn Manson, and I guess Avenged Sevenfold? You'll see. We gained about 20 new subscribers in the last week, so let's keep it going. Please share this video with your friends, click subscribe if you haven't already done so, and let's get started. Once again, to start things off, let's look at this week's music releases, courtesy of Loudwire. Check out that Bury Tomorrow album if you haven't heard of them. And if you thought that list was long, wait till you see next week's. The Generation X tour is coming back for 2018 with the same lineup as last time. The tour will feature a veritable who's who of lead guitar players: Steve Vai, Zakk Wylde, Nuno Bettencourt, Yngwie Malmsteen, and Tosin Abasi, the latter two of whom might be on some upcoming Riff of the Week episodes. Steve Vai was quoted as saying, "The Generation X show is a unique performance of 5 fiercely talented guitar players coming together to create a 6-string extravaganza that is sure to amaze and delight." And Tosin Abasi was quoted as saying in response, "6?" The tour begins November 7th in California and goes until mid-December. And for the people in this area, I'm sure you're wondering, is this tour coming to North Florida? What do you think? Don't be too upset, they're not playing in my home city of New York either. As if you didn't need another reason to loathe lawyers, this story comes from Australia, where the case of Evie Ahmadi continues. Ahmadi is a 26-year-old woman who attacked 3 people in a convenience store with an axe. All 3 people survived, by the way. What's the musical connection, you ask? Well, the prosecutor's detestable attorney, Daniel McMahon, opened his case by telling the jury that Ahmadi was listening to the song Flatline by Periphery prior to entering the convenience store, which, quote, has some pretty dark themes. Wait, I thought he was trying to win this case. Is he Shouldn't the prosecution be arguing that she knew exactly what she was doing and was not influenced by random scapegoats? On top of that, Flatline is like the mellowest song on that album. Okay, maybe not, but still, that song has a positive message in the lyrics. And anyway, who listens to just one song? He should have told us about her entire playlist so that we can blame ABBA and Justin Timberlake for her crimes too. Periphery guitarist Mark Holcomb was wondering the same thing when he posted a response asking for more random information about the defendant. No word yet on whether the prosecution has subpoenaed Ahmadi's Golden Girls memorabilia collection yet. Once again, a quick shout out to this video sponsor, bandshirtsusa.com. Help support your favorite local musicians by buying a shirt with free shipping, and if you're in a band, Bandshirts USA is an easy way to sell your merch online without buying any stock up front. For more info, go to bandshirtsusa.com. And now back to the show. Here's some kind of random news that not a lot of you are going to care about. The band Full of Hell have announced that they're going on tour with Outer Heaven. And I just thought it was funny because of the band names. That's it. Unlike Steve Vai, these bands actually will do a show in Jacksonville, October 15th at Nighthawks. But honestly, I'd like to see some more interesting band name combinations going out on tour with each other. Like, let's get Black Sabbath to play a show with Blue October. Or what about Anthrax performing their album Spreading the Disease on tour with The Cure and Cream. All right. How about Maroon 5, Three Doors Down, and One Direction opening for 9 Inch Nails? What? Alright, finally we go to Madrid for the Spanish version of the Download Festival, where Marilyn Manson channeled his inner child, but not in the way you might think. Manson invited a small group of fans on stage, the last of whom was a young Peruvian man wearing an Avenged Sevenfold t-shirt. Alright, so far so good. Avenged Sevenfold is playing that night, right after Marilyn Manson. It's a big diverse festival, no big deal. But it was a big deal for Marilyn Manson. Mr. Manson ordered the kid to remove his Avenged Sevenfold shirt, saying, "That's not my band, that's a different band." The kid, who didn't appear to understand English very well, thought Manson was telling him to take his backpack off, which he did. But Manson didn't let up, telling the kid again to take his shirt off and to wear the Peruvian flag he was carrying instead. The whole ordeal was over a minute long and really awkward. I think this picture sums it up best. See the girl holding the Marilyn Manson poster? You can just see the regret on her face. She looks like she's about to run back to the merch tent and ask them about their refund policy. People who attended the show say that the crowd was booing and loudly chanting for Avenged Sevenfold during Manson's set, which is probably what made him so upset. But I mean, there's so many ways you can handle this better. I mean, why not just give the kid a Marilyn Manson shirt? I mean, you can just go, hey kid, you've got the wrong shirt on. Here, this is the shirt you want to wear. And then just give him one of your band shirts. No one would complain about that. That being said, this kid is not without sin. Everybody knows that you never wear the headliner's t-shirt at a show, especially a big festival like Download. If a much smaller band is opening the show and you want to show them some love, or if it's a local band show, that's different. But come on. Don't wear an Avenged Sevenfold shirt to an Avenged Sevenfold show. It's almost as bad as wearing your own band's t-shirt on stage. Right, Ivan Moody? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode. Please help to support the channel by liking and sharing this video. Subscribe for more content, and we'll be back next week with some more B3 News.